Hello everyone, thanks for stopping by Camping Family Channel. Fred here. Always something, always something. So, turned on the water pump last night just to run some water inside the RV, and it started, I don't know, it just acted a little strange. So, turned the water off, and I heard it just kind of pop on and pop off. It did that like after another 10 seconds, and it's not supposed to. Came out today, turned it on, wouldn't turn off, and just started making a racket. So then I came out here and figured I'd try to find the water pump, and it was down in this compartment somewhere. And it turns out it is down here. It's where all the other water connections are in this bounder. So you just take off the two panels that were back here, and the water pump is right here. Let me turn on my light here. Get some light on the subject. Here's what I found. I found out why it was making a racket. So there's screws around it that had vibrated loose. Here, and there's one of them down at the bottom. They were sitting down here, just like that. All three of them. And what happened is, I think the membrane side is loose. I can't see it, but I'm sure you can see it on the camera now. So this side is loose. So what I'm going to do is I unplugged it. Plug's right here. Undid the hose, both sides. I took my water filter off. And there's just two screws that hold this on. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the pump out. Just got my screwdriver here. And there's two wood screws that are holding this in. And we'll go ahead and get it out. I don't think I can set this down, because I think it's going to be, yep, I've got my light here, and it's going to be a problem. So let me go ahead and get this out via these two screws, and we'll see what we have to work with. So please hold. Okay, so here's our problem, folks. You can clearly see what's going on. It's just coming apart. So it's separating. You can see it. So what I'm going to do is probably have to put on a vise and get it clamped down good, and then we'll put the screws back in. I think it's an easy fix. Knock on wood, everybody. Knock on wood. This might be an easy fix. Okay, stay with me. So here's a little better picture of it. You can see that gap. It's like the screw just kind of came undone. It's kind of worked its way loose. So if we push it together, should work pretty good. You know what I need? I need Loctite. That thing is only in there about a quarter turn. I need some Loctite. And I know I don't have any. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm just going to jam that on there for now. That went on just fine. Yep. I got it on there tight. If it comes undone, I know what the fix is. We'll get some Loctite. And I'm just going to have to go to the store and get it. Look at that. That one isn't even going in. I don't think these screws are wrong enough. That one's not even catching. That one's tight. This one's not tight. See, I don't even think these screws are... that one's in there now. It's almost like that washer is too much. Let's try to pull this out in a minute. Let me try it without the washer. So it's a bad idea. See, look, it caught without the washer. That washer's too thick. So that tells me these screws are you're gonna have to have Loctite on here. Alright. Let me just keep dripping water. I'm just gonna torque them down good. If it comes loose again, I know what I need. It's going to take 5 minutes to get the thing out. I'm going to put this washer up in my bin as a reference. What I should do is just go over to... I should just go to Home Depot and get a longer screw. That's probably the proper procedure. There, these are all in there now. That's tight. That is real tight. Alright. I suspect we will be okay now. What I want to do is let this wood dry. I don't want to put this wood down wet. So what I'm going to do is just let this dry now, upside down, for about an hour. And just let it dry and I'll put it in. I'm going to make sure that wood's dry in there too. I don't want to have something in there wet. It's not a good idea. Alright, well I think we figured this one out. We'll get it in, fire it up, see how it works. I'll report back and close this one out. But another one that's just not a real great design. Not a great design. So what model is this, guys? This is a Shurflo model 4008-101 F65. 3 gallons per minute. Yeah. Manufactured 315 to 13. So if you have that model and it starts to make a racket, this may be your issue. Give it a shot. I wonder what kind of light I'm using. I'm using this. Got it off Amazon. It's a really nice light. I don't know what the model is. This thing's nice. I have rechargeable batteries in there. Okay. So we've dried off the bottom of the unit. I've dried off in here where it gets mounted. Let's see what we can get here, guys. You know, one of my things is how dirty RVs are under the hood. I gotta say, it's not too bad in here. I was expecting it to be a lot worse. Back in the early days of Camping Family, I did a couple of videos on how dirty these RVs are from the manufacturer. I have definitely seen worse than this one. Now, I don't know if I'm on that hole or not. I don't think I am. Need to get a little bit lower. Hopefully that's coming out pretty good. What you can kind of do is find a hole there. There you go. Once you find it, you're in good shape. So we'll get that side good. Snug that one up. Come over to this side. Same procedure. I think I'm already on it. I think by chance I just kind of went on top of it. Yep. I'm getting that one tight. That's snug. Where's my cable at? Cable's right there. Don't want to clamp down on the cable. So that's all snug. Good there. Hook up the line. This is the out line. Good there. Input line is here. And we're snug. You don't want to get these real tight. Just snug them up. Run a power cable over. Right here. And we'll plug this in. And it can only go one way. Just like that. Alright guys, I'm gonna fire it up. Ready? Well, let me put my water filter on. Put the water filter back on. Sorry you guys can't see this. Probably just out of frame. No big deal. Screw that back on. Alright, I want to fire it up. Stay tuned. How we do? That was probably the quietest I've ever heard it. We're pressurized. There you go, guys. Simple fix. Simple fix. Let me run some water. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We have a properly working pump. Only issue were those screws vibrated loose. Let me turn that back off. Well, I hope you all found this helpful, useful. If you did, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. Really appreciate it. Until next time, happy camping.